it live at Comic-Con. In just a couple weeks, AMC's Preacher will return for its fourth and final season. Here to tell us about what's in store and learn about video production, the stars of the show, Dominic Cooper, Ruth Nega,
Did you use
Julianne Emery, and Mark Harlick. Dom, it's such a pleasure to have you back. Yay!
Oh. Already causing trouble.
Because it's the final season, we're going to talk about Betamax. I'm going to explain Game of Thrones.
No, not
and tell you about tattoos. Apparently, I'm getting a Preacher back piece after
tulip.
this.
Just a tulip. You don't need any of it.
Your ankle to the light.
And an 8-track soundtrack.
And our director, Alan, is going to yell at me if I try to show my ankle again.
This is a tattoo. So you said tattoo or tattoo? Game of Thrones tattoo that was given to you for free. It was a free tattoo.
At Comic-Con a couple years ago. Why did Preacher never do that over 4 seasons?
But not like a temporary tattoo? Like a tattoo?
I mean, it's still here 4 years later.
Okay.
I just need a ink pen and a knife.
You guys are the best.
You do not ever.
I've moderated your past couple of years of Hall H tattoos, or Hall H panels. You debuted a brand new trailer that we all got to check out today, which is just awesome. And this final season, you finished shooting in Australia, and the apocalypse is coming. Talk a little bit about what is in store in this final season. And spoil everything.
Are we allowed to spoil it now because it's to tape? Can we spoil it?
That's yeah.
There's equal or more vomit, which I was very happy about.
Blood.
Yes, a lot of blood.
Guts, bones, some exposed bones.
Questions answered.
Body parts being removed and repurposed.
There are foreskins and dildos.
Many foreskins and dildos.
Yeah, there's double-headed dildos.
Many dildos. Yes, many dildos.
You used but didn't realize it was a double-headed dildo?
No, I was never sure what it was. I haven't used one myself, that's why.
What did you think it was?
I've never found the need for a double-headed dildo. I hope that I've reached a stage in life where I need one.
This is a fight scene in this season. This is
Who uses them?
What you get.
Oh.
That again, we're learning so much about each other and the world on this.
Fists at both ends. Horrible it was.
Oh, do you remember there was the mini one that Jane made?
Did you see it in the thing last night? It squeaks when it hits me.
No.
The cast that turned on the host.
Oh, sorry, we've been bad.
No,
let's be better behaved.
You're being great. It's better than last year when we tried to have
and ready go
a drinking game.
Start again, because this is to tape, remember? We're fine.
You know what? After this year, I don't think we can ever have Preacher back on the. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, nasty!
Forever. We tried a Preacher movie last time.
We did. He didn't go for it, did he?
No,
Seth,
I pitched that we should do a anthology comic adaptation series. Where every season it's the same cast.
But you didn't say us as the cast.
Can be done.
It was weird. He turned on you then, didn't he? He didn't like the idea of the.
Everything's going off the rails. Question 2, Dom and Ruth. A lot of Tulip's back and forth relationship has been mixed on the show. Where do they stand in season 4 as they head to the end of the world?
Say that all again slower.
Jesse and Tulip, how are they doing?
No one else will go out with them, so they have to be together.
Well, Cassidy's really been trying. True.
He does really well. He does really well.
Yeah.
In fact, they're together the entire time, and I get.
Who?
You and
Cassidy and Tulip.
We're barreling towards you. I mean, you know.
Something happens. Can we say what happens about they think that I'm somewhere else, and they form a partnership.
That's a comic storyline too. That you guys. It sounds like you guys are getting to adapt.
Yeah.
A bit.
That you spend a lot of time together, don't you?
He just doesn't with each other. Drug me in the.
Oh yeah, that's what happens in the comics. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's really bad. I think it's a really progressive.
There's a lot from the comics that are going to pop up this year that I think our fans are going to like.
And I'll also say, Mark and Julie, and in the trailer, it seems almost like the Grail and God are working together in tandem towards the apocalypse. Is this true?
Well, this may be your impression.
Okay. God has a plan.
The Grail has a plan.
The Grail definitely has a hardcore plan.
God has a plan. And there are a couple of times where they travel together for a little bit and then diverge. But
I think it's a wary relationship. I think there's a lot happening.
Grail is a world to be reckoned with.
Yeah, it's a big season for the Grail. Big. Masada. I mean, we ended last season at Masada, waiting for war with these guys, and it's a big Masada season.
And you said that where you guys actually shot that was super impressive because that.
Where will you see the inside of the Masada set?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's amazing.
I would get lost in it continually. It's gigantic.
You're still there in your heart.
I am actually still there in my heart. I know. Yeah.
Also, when you look up and you're looking up and you're like, what are we looking at? Like just some blue screen and like dot, and then Glenn would show you this thing, and you're going, oh, this is this is like beautiful. It's going to be beautiful.
They built all the sets. They're incredible. We moved from Albuquerque in the first season to New Orleans and then to Australia, and the sets were absolutely magnificent this season. I think they really, with the knowledge that we were ending,
like people who like love the show are building the show. That's such a, it's so nice to see that people like who have like followed the comics and love the comics are making.
Have that level of detail.
We had crew members who brought in their original Preacher comics that they've held on to their entire lives for signing in the last week of filming.
Every day it was like having a. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Damn it.
It was, but I thought it was my line.
That's the craziest thing that's happened.
That's a problem. I'm so sorry I interrupted.
You thought I was
Guys, we're supposed to be in Preacher. Have a fight or
Every
something.
day was like a team of 150 people all zeroed in on a single task. And this is not the everyday workplace in television. It's not the everyday workplace in film.
It's
either.
a requirement
This
on
is a
Preacher,
group of
though.
people. This was like a group of fanboys and girls working on a single project.
Well, I mean, 4 seasons, not enough for me, I will say. But
we're doing the movie.
Yeah, and the movie, and the anthology series that we pitched. But, you know, Jesse has been on this journey. He's been looking for God this whole time. And presumably, hopefully,
Tell me about it.
He's been going on a journey. What is he expecting to find, and what can you guys tease of what that final, you know, long-anticipated encounter and conflict will
I don't know whether he knows what he's expecting to find, Jesse, but he's been searching for him for a long while. He wants answers, and he gets them. There's a very interesting and cleverly written scene where I think Jesse thinks that finally, after all this time, the man that you see at the beginning, who's desperately trying to redeem himself as a person and have forgiveness for what he blames himself for the death of his father. And we have this wonderful scene where we finally, because it has been since the beginning where I've been searching for this person and wanting answers of why he's left heaven and what on earth he's going to say. And the outcome is one of which Jesse realizes who he actually is, and he finally has he's finally satisfied with who he is as a man, and is no longer on that quest anymore. But it's very revealing, and it's very cleverly written about who God is in this season.
It is heavy, and even though it's in the realm of the comic world, and it came from an illustrated graphic novel, the story takes the questions very seriously about Jesse's basic question is why? God, why? And the answer that comes back is, I would say it's philosophically sound.
But not good enough.
But that's
for him.
Not good
That's
enough.
the show.
That's our job on
yeah.
Preacher a lot, is to be in these absurd situations and then find the emotional truth and the real groundedness of being an actual human being moving through that. I feel like that's our gig every day, all day.
I genuinely cannot wait to see where you all take this season. Unfortunately, we don't have to wait too long. You can catch the 2-hour season 4 premiere of Preacher on August 4th on AMC. And you can catch lots more Comic-Con right here on IGN Live after we take a short break. We'll see you in a second.
Very good job.
Yeah.
You're fucking
Well done.
amazing.
You're so good. You're the best.
Well done.